Hey, what's up guys, it's Uchiha here and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm back with a new short movie. The name of the short movie is What If Naruto Became the New Monkey King. And yeah guys, it is an unscripted movie and my own idea. Now before continuing this, there are two things that I would like to address. One, the original name of this story was something else, but yeah, the idea went like this, so I have to change the name again and re-record the intro, which is this one. And the second thing is that yes, I will be uploading the second story on my second channel. I mean, the next part of the series that is going on there, so stay tuned for that as well. And I'm finally back on track after recovering my health completely. By the way, if you don't know, I was sick and that is why I wasn't making any uploads or videos on both of my channels. And moving on, yes, I'm going to say this right now, but I will be making 7 movies, 7 consecutive days after this is uploaded, for the next 7 upcoming days. So yeah, I have picked out one idea, but for the rest 6 I need your help. So send in your ideas and comments. I will be picking out the best of the best and hopefully making it into some sort of a story. Anyways, make sure you leave a like and subscribe to both of my channels and follow me on both of them. And without any further ado, let's begin with our today's story. Roll the intro. Our story begins 6 years after the Kyuubi's attack in Konoha Gakure no Sato. It was the Kyuubi's festival today and the people were celebrating it, the 6th anniversary of the Kyuubi's defeat, as well as thanks to their savior, Minato no Mikaze, the 4th Hokage of the said village. Now talking about the said man, he was with his family and friends in his house, as today was the birthday of his children as well, the true saviors of Konoha in his eyes, his beloved children, Menma and Mito, as both of them were enjoying themselves with the other kids as a knock on the door was happening. As he arrived there, opening the door, it was his sensei who was on the other side. As now we see, Minato was surprised as he spoke. Sensei, what are you doing here? I thought you said that you couldn't make it today. You know me. I was just kidding, Minato. I wanted to make a dynamic entrance. You and your flashy entrance, Jiraiya, said a woman with blonde pigtails as she arrived from behind. Ah, Tsunade, you're already here. Glad you could make it. Well, more like the booze brought her here. Oi, Kaki, shut up, said Tsunade to the one who said this to her. It was Kushina, the redhead and the wife of Minato, as the 4 of them were happy and smiling. As the whole house was happy, the guests that arrived there were chatting amongst themselves and were celebrating and laughing, while the kids were playing amongst themselves, except for one, as we see him sitting in the corner, and it caught Jiraiya's eyes. Hey Minato, why is Naruto sitting over there? As both Minato and Kushina were surprised. Naruto? As Tsunade also said, yeah, Naruto. Now that you remind me, wasn't there a third kid? As both of them looked towards Naruto to see that he was sitting there with a sad expression, as Kushina then said, I'll talk to him. But she couldn't get a chance as she was soon surrounded by her friends as she tried to approach Naruto. And that is how the night went by, until the final event. As Minato then said, ladies and gentlemen, can I have your attention for a moment? As everyone watched and listened towards Minato. Today I am happy to announce that we have finally found the successors of both our clans. I am choosing Menma to carry on my legacy and Kushina has chosen Mito to carry on her legacy. As everyone celebrated except for one, an old man who was quite shocked after hearing this, as his gaze went towards the boy who was sitting on the other side, who dashed upstairs instantly after hearing this news. As now we go towards Naruto, as we see him arriving inside his room and throwing his backpack on that he has already prepared. I knew this day would come. I should have known. Why did I stay this long enough? Just to suffer yet again. Listen, kid, you gotta get out of here. There is no use sticking to this place. That is what I'm gonna do, Kurama, but where are you gonna go? The money that you have saved after helping out the villagers is less than for you to survive for even for a few weeks. What are you gonna do after the money runs out? I don't know, but I tell you this much. We'll be away from this village, this mess. We'll be away from all of them. Naruto, getting away from them is one of our worries, but surviving there is the whole another one. What are you gonna do about that? This is not a foolproof plan. You have to think this through. As unknown to Naruto, this whole conversation that he was having in the open with himself was being heard by someone from the other side. As someone brushed inside the room, Naruto, who are you talking to? It was the said old man. Gigi, what are you doing here? I heard what happened, and I was worried about you. Who are you talking to? So, you already know who I was talking to, said Naruto. As Hiruzen was shocked. You were talking to the Biju. You know how dangerous that is, Naruto. Does your parents know? To hell with them. Why would I even tell them? They are not even interested in me, let alone in my life. They don't even care that I exist or not. Why should I even tell them what is going on with me? Because they are your parents. They will worry for you. I don't want them now, or their pathetic worry. I am happy as I am. Is this truly what you want, Naruto? I'm not gonna stop you. But remember this, son. This is your own life path that you are going to choose, deviating from a path that is provided to you already. I'm not gonna follow their path like a leash dog. If anything, I'm gonna make a mark on this land. My mark, not someone else. As Hiruzen smiled, I knew you would say that. Here, take it. As he threw a bag towards Naruto, as Naruto caught it, finding it quite heavy. What's inside? See for yourself, said Hiruzen as he turned and began to walk downstairs. As Naruto went to find many ryus inside of it. What? Why? It seems the old man already knew what you were planning, and he too thinks that what you are going to do is going to be greater than this. And he knows that the longer you stay in the village, the more you're going to waste your potential here. As after that, we see Naruto grabbed his stuff and ran down his window and ran past the village gates, because the guards were celebrating and drinking booze, without the worry of the world, as the family celebrated. It has been a few weeks since the birthday party has went down, as Menma and Mito were now given a lot of responsibility, and now they were training more rigorously. And soon those months turned into years, as finally we see that it was the day of the graduation for the kids. As everyone was already present in the classroom, as everyone was muttering amongst each other, as Kiba brought out a book, the bingo book, as everyone was looking at it. As flipping the pages, they saw many strong shinobis until they found one. It was known as the Piper, as it was quite a funny name and title that was granted to someone, but that was the only identity known of him, the given title. He could use the instrument that he held in his hand, a keyboard-like guitar that he used to summon keys made out of elements to attack its enemies, a deadly assassin that nobody knew was watching them. And one lone survivor that got away from him because of a fluke was the one who put him in the bingo book entry. And sooner after that, he became quite a personality over the course of years, as now we see that he was placed right next to the Kages as a S-rank threat, which was quite splendid and quite amazing in its own right. Even the other shinobis were quite amazed by it, because it was quite rare that new entry of a bingo book under the name of Piper ever appeared. As now we see, Menma and Mito were quite shocked after finding out about this. So this guy, he looks quite young, doesn't he? And dreamy as well, said Ino. Geez, Ino, you and your gayness. What do you mean, gayness? I am attracted to him and his mysteriousness, like you're attracted to Sasuke over there, said Ino to Sakura, as Sakura then said, I don't understand, why would any other girl wouldn't be attracted towards Sasuke? And any other guy. Sasuke is literal god amongst all of the men. Yeah, you have him put on a high pedestal. As now we see, Shikamaru then said, I heard from my Tochan. He encountered him on a recon mission. He was swift with his skills, and after that he disappeared. And Mato-chan said that he was quite young as well, approximately our age. That's even more amazing, said Kiba. Ha! I mean, my own idol is my age, meaning that anything is possible in the shinobi world, and we should be prepared for it. That is correct, Kiba, said a huge voice, as they all turned towards to see that it was their sensei, as they finally sat down. Alright, today's team placements are going to go as follows. As the every team was as in canon, but except for Naruto, it was Sai that was placed there. And as for a new team, since we have odd ones out, it's going to be a family team under Kushina Uzumaki herself, Mito Uzumaki, Menma Namikaze, and Naruto Uzumaki Namikaze. As both of them was quite shocked. Naruto. As Kibata said, huh? Naruto? Who is he, sensei? I'm quite shocked as well. Menma, Mito, do you know this Naruto person? Wait, what do you mean, sensei? Know this person? He's our brother. You don't know about him or something? Well, no, I never met him. What? Yeah, nice try, everyone. Quit pulling our leg, said Menma. He is our older brother. As Ino then said, you have an older brother? That I don't even know about? Okay, this is ridiculous, said Mito. You're the gossip girl, Everyone knows about this, and if you don't know about Naruto, then that means seriously something is wrong here. Something seriously is wrong. And we're gonna get to the end of this, aren't we, Menma? Yeah, we should talk for the time being with Kajan. How long is she going to get here? Well, she's probably arriving here. As soon after that we see, one by one each and everyone left, and even Kakashi arrived alongside with Kushina to drag his team away. Begrudgingly, as now we see Kushina there. Well, where's Mother Genin? Where's Naruto-kun? He never joined the academy. Wait, what? We asked Sensei and everyone. At first we thought it was a joke, but we tried to ask anything they remembered about Naruto. Even Ino doesn't know about him. What? You mean that blonde girl from Yamanaka clan who is a gossip queen? Yes. This can't be right. I mean, I'm sure that we entered him in the academy. As now we see the three of them made their way towards the academy record system lounge, where all the records of the students were kept. And after the old woman displayed all the batch mates, Naruto's name wasn't on it. He hasn't attended a single class, and nobody knows about him or heard about him. As now this was quite concerning and alarming. Kids, we're getting home. Check each and every corner to find Naruto. As now we see all of them arriving at home and checking each and every bit of corner. And soon the whole day went by like this. And in the night time when Minato arrived, he found that Kushina was depressed as she looked down, quite worried. As for Menma and Mito, so were they. Why the long faces? What's wrong? Said Minato. Touchan, you're home. Minato, it's about Naruto. Naruto, what happened to him? He never joined the academy. What? Are you guys pulling my leg or something? I'm quite sure that we admitted him in the academy alongside the siblings, didn't we? No, I don't remember. I tried to check in the albums. There isn't a single picture of him as well. I don't even remember how my baby boy looks like. Minato, we need to find him. Alright, Anbu. As suddenly all the Anbus arrived. I need you to track down Naruto Uzumaki Namikaze, my son. Track down the whole village. Heck, go to the borders even to the land of fire's borders, if you have to. As it took a whole month like that, but no results were found. As now we see, Minato and Kushina and the rest of the family were quite depressed, and even Jiraiya and Tsunade has arrived back. Are you 100% sure that he wasn't found anywhere? When was the last time you saw him? As Kushina tried hard as she could to remind herself, and that is when it clicked. I saw him when he was depressed on the kids' birthdays. Remember, all those years ago? As this filled her heart even with more guilt and terror, because that was years ago. And how many years has passed after that incident, and she hasn't even gotten one word out of her son or heard about her son. As even Minato was terrified. No, that can't be correct. We have to have some sort of memories. Minato, there isn't. If there had been, we would have known. Even after reminding ourselves of so much. We're not that much forgetful. Quite the contrary, you are. said an old voice as Hiruzen Sarutobi came in. Sensei, you know something, don't you? Obviously I know. I followed Naruto-kun. As after that they were shocked. So you know where he is? No, unfortunately no. He wanted to get out of this village. Away from you and all of them. What do you mean, away from us? Why would he say that? Think about it, Kushina. Living in neglect for the 8 years of your life, and after that you just being tossed away out of your own clan because you were ignored by your parents without even giving you any try. He was pissed, and not just pissed, he was desperate to get out of your shadows, or his siblings' shadows. As both Menma and Mito were hearing this, Menma, Mito, you need to get to your room now. No. Let them hear this. They need to know. You see, there is a rule in Konoha. The oldest is the one who is supposed to be the clan head. If both of the parents are from the different clans, then both of the clan head's title goes to the said eldest child, if there are many others. But in case he's not that much competent, the titles are passed down to the lower belows, but separately. And that is why the titles were given to you. And Naruto was, unfortunately, by the law of Konoha, kicked out of both clans, even if he didn't do anything wrong. As both of the kids were shocked, Hiruzen-sama, please stop this. How can I stop this? It's already done, Minato. And it was done by you. I was trying to remind you again and again and again, but you never even gave it a thought. And that is when it clicked in Minato's mind that Naruto might have left. You were forgetting about someone important, as he was confident he wasn't. And after that, it was continuous every birthday of the kids. So that was the one I was... Yes, that was the one who you were forgetting. Your eldest. Do you know where he has went? Unfortunately, I told you already, no. He wanted money to get away, so I gave him. Why would you do that, Sensei? Why would you give an 8-year-old the means to get away? Oh no, I didn't give him the means, I just gave him money. I did not knew that he would really make it this far after so many years of survival. What do you mean? I sent it in one of the monkey clan's agents, tracking monkeys after him. And let's just say he has been keeping an eye on Naruto-kun for me for quite a long time. So you do know where he is. Unfortunately, Naruto and the monkey has made friends, and Naruto has made the pact with the monkey summoning clan, meaning he is one of their summoners, said Jiraiya. Not only that, but also their sage. What? Yes, he has gotten the powers of the Monkey King and his bow staff. Bullshit. Nobody can lift it up that stone of a staff, even if it looks like a normal one. Nobody could lift it up. But Naruto did in his sage mode, and he has attained the power of the Monkey King. As everyone was shocked. Even Jiraiya was, because they knew if the Monkey King once more appears, that means that there is a great catastrophe that is going to happen. I know that what you are thinking, Jiraiya, about the prophecy that has been called void. It is going to go in process, and it will come to fruition. But it is all up to Naruto's shoulder to decide what he does with it. But what about the child of prophecies that were supposed to be Menma and Mito? Unfortunately, the prophecies of the Monkey King are different than the Toad's. So, I can't say anything about that. As now we see, as they were speaking, huge thunder and lightning was heard. But this lightning was complete white. This is not normal lightning. Sensei, is it the... Yes, that is the lightning of the Monkey King from his staff. As after that we see all of them were shocked as immediately two toads appeared. It was Fukusaka and Shima, otherwise known as Pa and Ma. We need to talk, Jiraiya boy, and bring the child of prophecy as well. As now we see, the whole family went there, even Hiruzen did. As after arriving there, Hiruzen was greeted by Gamabunta. It's been a long time, old man. How have you been? I've been good, Gamabunta. How have you been? I've been fine. The elder will arrive here. As Gamamaru, the elder, arrive outside, wide awake. Where is the child of prophecy? I don't sense him here. As this caused a huge lump to be formed in Jiraiya's throat. What do you mean? Shouldn't they be the... No, Jiraiya. I told you again and again as I gave you the prophecy to not influence it. And from the looks of it, you did, didn't you? Or at least tried to. Damn it. I'm sorry, It's not about that, Jiraiya. It's about what you did. You know, this could be quite disastrous. The child of prophecy is now the Monkey King himself, which means our prophecy is void, and the prophecy of the Monkey Clan will be now valid. As this caused everyone's eyes to be widened. You mean that, yes, Naruto-kun is the child of prophecy. As this caused them even more greater shock because the elder spoke about their eldest name and nobody has told him of such name. But I didn't. I already knew who was the child of prophecy. It was a test of your loyalty, Jiraiya, to keep word, but it seems you have failed. Failed as a part of this clan, failed this family, and failed as a summoner. As now we see, the great toad elder sage turned around and left. It is up to you, Fukusaka, to decide his punishment. I'm not going to banish him from the clan for his mistake, but you need to punish him accordingly. Otherwise, you know what to do. Hi, Elder-sama. As the staff appeared in his hand, Jiraiya boy! He bonked him on the head. You idiot imbecile! You know what you have done? I'm sorry, Pa. Jeez, I didn't knew that this would be this bad. Prophecies are sacred, and you just tried to manipulate it. It could have been disastrous if it was cursed. But I don't get it, said Kushina. Naruto never displayed that much of a strength. No, Kushina. Naruto actually did. I saw so myself, said Hiruzen, as everyone looked towards him. I was there. I witnessed him surviving on his own in the wild, hunting down the wildest beasts that even I myself couldn't do so alone. He had the strength, he had even the potential, but you never just gave it a thought. Naruto's potential is quite vast, and that is why he was able to achieve the title of the Piper. As everyone was now shocked. Wait, what? You mean the Piper, the one who summons lightning notes to kill its enemies? It's called musical release, because one uses musical chakra and turns it into elemental chakra to attack ones. It is a swift way to kill without getting one's hands dirty, and a long range attack, which means quite stealthily done. So Naruto is an S-rank shinobi. Yes, an S-rank mercenary. We need to get him back to Konoha. Unfortunately, he is forging his own path. He has vowed to me that he will never come back, not even set a foot here, because he is going to make his own mark on this world. And so far, he is doing a great job doing so. I mean, I don't see a point in calling him back right now after all these years and him attaining all this power. Don't you think that he will think of other ways, like, now that you see that he has the powers, that you're going to come for him? But we need to meet him. Apologize to him for what we have done. Be my guest. Sensei, please, tell us where he is. I know that you know. Fine. As he summoned a monkey, as he arrived. Kotetsu, you arrived. Ah, Hiruzen-sama. It's been a long time. And why have you summoned me in front of them? Ah, forgive me, Kotetsu, but they need to know where, Naruto is. Naruto-sama is unavailable to meet anyone at the moment. He has just confirmedly attained the whole power of the Monkey King himself and is close to breaking through the reincarnation realm to become him. What? But that is quite dangerous. He could lose his life. I have seen previous master try it, but as suddenly huge golden lightning was heard as a huge golden monkey was formed in the sky that everyone saw, wearing an armor with a staff in his hand. As it disappeared, appearing for a few seconds, as everyone was shocked. He has done it. As everyone was quite shocked when Hiruzen said this. He has become the Monkey King. As Kotetsu then said, Naruto-sama has done it. I have to go. Wait. Please. Can you tell Naruto that his family wishes to see him? or at least his siblings. They wish to have an audience with him. I will try my best, but this is a moment of celebration. They have to wait for the time being. As after that we see the said monkey Kotetsu left. As this was going on, there was a whole turmoil in the whole elemental nation. The summoning clans from the different villages have alerted their summoners, which in return alerted their Kages of what has happened, and what could that mean. As now we see, one such summoner was Orochimaru, who has gotten news about this. Have you heard about what has happened? Yes, I have heard, and unfortunately, it is an imbalance in power, Orochimaru. Which means we, as a clan, have lost even more power and standing amongst the summoning realm. Damn it. Then what can I do here? As pathetic as your, gullibility is, Orochimaru, to try to influence me, I must say there is nothing you can do, because the Monkey King is now reborn. Anyone standing in his path will be shredded. And let's just not forget who this Monkey King is. The one that you once tried to influence to your side before. Orochimaru said it with gritted teeth. Like, I don't remember him. Naruto Uzumaki no Mikaze. I suddenly heard a voice. You know that I hate that name, don't you, Orochimaru? As instantly Orochimaru was on guard, turning towards Naruto as he arrived outside wearing an armor. In his one hand was his signature guitar, and on his back was his staff, the staff of the Monkey King. What are you doing here? What do you want, Naruto? Information on Akatsuki. They tried to hunt down my friend. Luckily enough, I was able to take down the two of them in the nick of time. I need more information on where the rest of them are. And what makes you think that I have any sort of information on where they might be? Because you were once a part of their clan. You might have any information on their whereabouts. Since I found out that you had dealings with one of them for continuous years and still on. What was his name again? Ah, yes, Sasori of the Red Sun, I presume. You killed him, didn't you? Yes, I have to. And what was the other's name? The Mad Bomber, Deidara, I presume. So you killed Ardio, huh? But they were the weakest of the bunch. The next ones will be tough. Say whatever you want. I just want to know where they are. And I will hunt them down. And what will you do after that? I will come for your head if you don't change your ways. What makes you think that you can stop me all by yourself? I have an army here, Naruto-kun. Last time you checked, it has only increased. Oh, you mean the one I have just defeated after arriving here? As Orochimaru tried to sense through his seals that he has placed throughout the whole hideout to find out that not even one was standing, all of them were on the ground, chakra depleted, and in a bad position and state. As his eyes narrowed, as he was sweating profusely, scared, because Naruto has just gotten even more dangerous. Let me tell you this much, Orochimaru. I am giving you a chance because I see good in you. That's funny, coming even from you, Monkey King. Call me whatever you want, but know this. I don't lie. I never do. As after that, he turned. There is still good and hope for you, Orochimaru, and I want you to be my ally once I begin my operation. What operation? To rule over the world. I am demolishing the Kage system and the nation system. I am going to reunite them under one banner. The banner of the new Monkey King, Naruto. As after that, thunder boomed as the Monkey King disappeared. It has been decided, Orochimaru. You must do what he says, or it will be both bad for you and us. Because the Monkey Clan just has gotten significant power amongst the whole summoning clan. And they will influence their power to attack us if we stand against him. Damn it. What does he mean he has seen good in me? He means this. Your heart. Even if you try to say that you're bad and evil, there still remains that untainted child within you. The goodness of that child. The time you spent in Konoha under that man that you vowed to kill. No, it can't be. That can't be correct. Think whatever of it you want, but that is the truth. As after that we see Naruto was searching for the Akatsuki, as he was searching on his own since he didn't have any luck with Orochimaru. As now we see Kotetsu appeared. What is it, Kotetsu? Naruto-sama, first of all, I would like to congratulate you on becoming the new Monkey King himself. Thanks. Now what is it? I met with Hiruzen-sama. What did Gigi say? He said that your family would like to meet you. As Naruto stopped as his eyes opened. And why would they like to meet me now after all these years? Said Naruto calmly. Your siblings. Should have known. Let's see what they have to say. As Naruto then said, wait, Naruto-sama. I must have to inform them before, your arrival. Tell them I will be arriving there shortly. I believe they will be at their village. As after that we see Hiruzen and Naruto's family was inside the Hokage office as Kotetsu suddenly arrived there. Big news. Hiruzen-sama. Naruto-sama is making his way here right now as we speak. As suddenly there was lightning, as from that lightning stood out Naruto, wearing his golden armor, as his staff was behind him, and so was his guitar that he held. Naruto, As Naruto put it up his hands, please stop with this. Tell me what you wish to know, Hokage. Why have you called for me? As Minato was shocked after his son said these words. Naruto, I am your father. Father. At one time in the past, I would have been so happy once you said these words to me. Even once. Fakely. But now, I don't even care. All that rage that he has is subsided after I became a god. I don't need you anymore. I don't need you in the past. I don't need you in the future. I don't need you in the present. As you can see. But Naruto, family must stand. And that is quite hypocritical of you then, Kushina-sama. Don't you think so? Where was my family when I needed them to stand with me? They ignored me. Turned a blind eye to me. Didn't even hear my cries. And that is why? Therefore, that is quite hypocritical of you to speak of as such manners. As Kushina remained quiet after that. As Naruto then turned towards Jiraiya and Tsunade. It seems both of you have gotten a wind of just what has happened. Listen, kid, you don't need to say anything, because it's not worth it, Jiraiya. Trust me. Because it's hardly I'm going to care about it even. As after that we see, Naruto turned towards his siblings. For you I held no grudge, but you ignored me as well. And that is the only reason I cannot forgive you as well. Therefore live your life to the fullest. Until you can. What do you mean by that? I told you I'm gonna make a mark on this land, Gigi. And you are the oldest summoner that our clan has. So because of that you have an obligation to stand with our clan. We're gonna wage war against the whole elemental nation. Destroy the shinobi system to bring peace. What do you mean, Naruto? The shinobi system has only bore hate and nothing else amongst one another. The jealousy of more power in one's hand has caused many deaths to happen by the hands of the shinobi system. And that is why I'm going to replace it, destroy it, and then from its ashes a new system will rise under my banner. The banner of the new Monkey King. And it will be wise for you to turn down your position when that happens, because I will not hesitate to shed some blood to save many in the future, said Naruto, looking towards his father before he disappeared, before they could stop him. What are we gonna do? We have to have a council meeting, and they need to know about this. As the whole elemental nation was now afraid, because a Kage summit was held, as Naruto informed them about the whole venture and what has been going on. We go towards Akatsuki. The Monkey King is looking for us. This new Monkey King cannot stand up to a god. And what makes you think that I can't? Immediately they are turned towards the voice that came from the shadows as Naruto stood there. Monkey King, you arrived here yourself. Not alone, it presumes, as besides him was a fox which instead of being orange was now glowing. Orangish, but yet it had golden aura around it as well. Two red slits glaring at them. The nine tails. So you brought it here? No, I didn't brought it here. He arrived here with me. Same thing. No, not the same thing. You see, he's a hunter, a predator, looking at its prey. Isn't that right, Obito Uchiha? Or should I say, Madara? As everyone witnessed that Madara began to dash away as the fox chased after him and then tore him to shreds in front of them. As Naruto appeared in front of Zetsu and literally used his golden Rasengan like ball of energy to destroy Zetsu from within, burning him into nothing more than charcoal. As now we see Naruto turn towards them. Now that the culprits of the whole war are killed, you and your plan is foiled. What makes you think that I, Pain the god, would? You're not a god, Nagato. Let's just be honest here. You're nothing more than a mortal given the power of the sage, a fraction of it, and your falling apart body cannot handle it. You and I both know. As now we see Pain flinched after hearing this. How do you? I know about everything. I didn't only achieve the power of the Monkey King, but his knowledge and wisdom as well. And trust me, Naruto said as he turned his guitar into his staff, as his staff arrived in his hand, as he tapped it on the ground, causing the whole base to crack everywhere, and the pressure to increase. As Naruto then glared at him, I don't want to use harmful ways against my own kin. As after that we see Naruto then said, you all have some goodness within you except for you, Jashinist. Burn. As lightning struck him, turning him into an ash instantly. I am not using my other powers, but let me tell you this. If you got in my way, or tried to get in my way, I will not hesitate to use my both powers. As after that we see, Naruto was done with the Akatsuki for the good, as he was waiting patiently, meditating, as Kotetsu arrived. The war is being on the horizon. What are you going to do? As Enma arrived. Whatever our leader wishes to see and do. You will not fight. But my lord, what are we gonna do then? I will fight. This is a war that I waged, not my clan. As Kotetsu and both Enma witnessed, Naruto turned towards them like the previous Monkey King and smiled. I'm gonna do this on my own. As he disappeared, no, my lord. What are we gonna do, Enma-sama? We can't leave. It's his orders. Please be safe, he said as he punched the ground. Damn it. As now we see Naruto standing with his staff in his hand and his guitar in the other one. As all of the shinobis were gathered there, more than 30,000 shinobis and konoichis, and some of the Jinchurikis as well. Gaara, you're standing on the wrong side, friend. I'm sorry, my brother. I have to do this. There are many instances who will fall under the same regime. I see. As suddenly, before anything would happen, a huge ground shake occurred, as from beneath them, Madara, which was like Zetsu, appeared, as it started to gather around to form into a huge form of himself, as it laughed. You thought you were done with me, huh, Monkey King? But it seems you had no idea that I am Madara fucking Uchiha, and I will not take any defeat from anyone. As Naruto then said, fine, have it your way. As he brought out his guitar, fourth string of lightning. As he played that note, as huge amount of lightning portals appeared, causing lightning to appear from them, striking down Madara. Third string of flames, volcanic eruption. As from beneath Madara, a huge black hole appeared, and beneath it was huge magma, which turned into lava and bursted out, causing his feet to burn as he screamed. First string, the string of wind, as huge wind cuts appeared on Madara everywhere, but all of them were no use. As Naruto then said, fine, time to get my hands dirty. As Naruto's staff appeared, let's go. As he jumped into the air, as he threw his staff, which was so tiny that nobody could see, as the Kages were thinking what he's going to do, until it suddenly turned into a huge staff that pierced straight through him. As suddenly Naruto then said, lightning. as huge amount of lightning struck down the staff, causing Madara to burn into ashes. Before Naruto arrived and captured his soul in his fist. Destroy. As the soul was destroyed in itself, not being able to even go to the afterlife or the limbo. Just destroyed from reality in general, as everyone was shocked that the Monkey King was able to do this much damage. Now, I turn towards you people. How long are you going to be on the warpath of these people who are power hungry? As the Kages were shocked, these Kages bid you the order, and you fight for them while they sit on the back. You sacrifice your life. I want to put you all under my banner for the same purpose so that you won't have to sacrifice your lives to kill each other. You will work together, and your only job is to train and train alone. But what will we be trained for? Train for yourself, for your family, for their protection, because evil always lurks in the shadows. It cannot be vanquished. It is needed to balance out the imbalance of light and life. And that is why I'm going to eradicate the most roots of the evil today, so that there is only bare minimum that is required. And that is the shinobi system in itself. That has done nothing more than to bore hatred within each and every one of your souls for the other ones. Have it not? As everyone remained quiet. Then tell me this. Would you have your children rather fight for the same cause as you are? Or would you have them be safe with your great grandkids and have a happy life? As almost all of them then begin to throw their weapons. We rather have a peaceful life than to fight a stupid war that even we know that we can't survive against a god. As immediately the Kages as well understood and apologized. And now we see the new nation was born after the fall of the daimyos as well as the whole elemental nations. There was only one nation. And let's just say the people, everyone, they all were happy. And as Naruto predicted, there was peace everywhere. And in the center heart was a statue of the new Monkey King with his staff and his guitar, the weapon that he used to defeat Madara. The new Monkey King II, Naruto himself. As for Naruto, he chose one of the clans to rule over and watch over everywhere, the governors, which were still the Kages, and all of them have to give answer to the said ruler, which was none other than, well, Shikamaru, because the Nara, even though they were lazy, were the most genius ones. And Shikamaru was the one who had to answer to Naruto, because Naruto gave his clan summoning contract to him and the Sarutobis, the right-hand man of the king. As for Naruto, he was now a new god who was meditating away from the realm. Plus, he was being pestered by the Kami, Yami, and Shinigami, the three goddesses, because he was, let's just say, the fourth and youngest god. And not only that, he was a male, and quite a serious one at that. Because of his coldness, it attracted them. And this is how the story ends. I hope you like this one, and if you do, then make sure you leave a like and subscribe to my channel if you like the content of this channel. And as for, the second story, I will be uploading it today, so stay tuned for that as well. This is Apollo Uchiha, and I'm signing off for the day. Peace!